Hey guys, it's Ben aka Tapwart. Today I got a bit of a short commentary, but I want to talk about something that I asked my brother what videos I should make, and he suggested this, which is actually a really good idea, I think. He suggests that I talk about the betas that have been out on these next-gen consoles, and if you compare it to what we've had previously, it's gone up drastically, and I think that's a great sign for the future of gaming. Betas in the past have been a very kind of rare thing, at least on consoles. And they've also been a kind of exclusive thing with lots of closed betas, but now we're seeing them be open betas or be betas that you can just apply to participate in, such as Rainbow Six, where you can pre-order or apply to be a part of the beta, and they will send you a code. Some other betas that we've seen on this next-gen consoles are Battlefield 4. I know that was also a beta on the 360 as far as I know, but we've also seen Halo 5, Black Ops 3, Siege, of course, as I mentioned, and now, coming up real soon, Battlefront 3, whereas on the Xbox 360, I can only name Halo Reach and Halo 3. And I think, obviously, it's a big step for gaming because, of course, with a beta, it lets people give, the developers an extra month where they have early access to the game and can talk about balancing issues, gameplay issues, problems with a metagame, for example, and it lets the developers do some final tweaks before the game comes out to the masses. And of course, doing open betas instantly increases participation by, probably way more than tenfold, because every step you do that makes it harder to access, such as even with Siege, requesting to be a part of the beta. Some people just don't have the time or don't know that that's something they can do. So yeah, open betas are definitely, I'd say, the future of gaming because they let the developer just fix their game before it needs to be fixed, technically. The downside, though, is that lots of people, for some reason, take betas like early access to the game. Lots of people make instant criticisms of what will be the full game based on what they've experienced over 2 weeks in a beta. You saw that with Battlefield 4, we've already seen it with alpha gameplay from Battlefront 3. But the thing people have to get across is that alphas and betas and early access, anything like that, is not the full game. Until the game has been launched and you have it installed as a disc or a digital download on your console and have full access to the game, that's not the full game. And even after that, we're seeing so many patches being made that even once you have full access to the game, it's changing on a day-by-day basis depending on your developer. For example, here with Battlefield 4, now that we've seen kind of the acquisition of that game for DICE LA, they do almost weekly updates, and they do huge updates seasonally. We just got a big one for spring. So, yeah, I think that's kind of a hurdle that we still have to get over. Gamers just have to realize that they're not playing a full game, they're playing a beta, and that any criticism that isn't kind of done to better the game is just stupid. There's no point in playing a game and just saying, "Oh, this is horrible," unless there's no recovering. Poor connection is something that betas will have because it's so many players all of a sudden on a server. And sure, there's no excuse for games like Battlefield or like that, where the game year by year has that many players and then all of a sudden there's no connection. But things like balancing or just, gameplay mechanics can't be judged too harshly in betas. So I think before we see developers really start to push for giving their players early access, we have to see kind of an acceptance that alphas and betas are not the full game, and that making too harsh of judgment on those is just kind of unfair. So that's really all I've had to say. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. As soon as we get into some betas, I will definitely post some gameplay of that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been Ben aka Tapwart. Hope you have a good day, and peace.